Hello, beautiful people. It's a girl, Jine, and it's Jine Signatures. So, do you want this statement beautiful looking gown, looking ready made? Yeah, you can make this for yourself. All you need to do is to just watch this tutorial to the end. Okay, it's going to be detailed and it's quite easy, it's beginner friendly, and it's very beautiful. That's just all I need to say. So you can use any color of fabric of your choice. So this my client's own is black color. So if this is what you're interested in, like I said, just sit back, relax, and enjoy it. So the only difference between that on the thumbnail and this is the neckline. She didn't want that neckline, she wanted a round neckline, and it came out perfectly fine. But if you want the same neckline as that on the thumbnail, you can go ahead and do that. So now I'm going to be cutting my fabric. So I'm placing my front and back at the same time. So you can see that the back piece already has its zipper allowance right there. And the first, is going to be in two sections. The first is going to be from your shoulder to your hip line, or to the length where you want your V to get to. And then, of course, the gathers parts. So the first section is this that is on the table. So you just go ahead and draft your basic bodies. You get your shoulder measurement, you come down for your armhole, then you get your half length or waist measurement, and then of course you get your waist to your hip measurement or shoulder to hip measurement, and then of course the normal length you're going for the gown. So the next thing to do now is to slant my shoulders by 1 inch. For the neck width, I made use of 3 inches. And then for the neck depth for the back, I made use of 1 inch. And then for the neck depth for the front, I made use of 5 inches. So right there on the chest line, I'll be dividing the bust measurement by 4. And then I'll be adding my sewing allowances. And then on the waist area, I'll equally be doing the same thing, divide by 4, and then add my sewing allowances. You can see that I'm not adding any dart to this because there was no dart. But if you want a dart, you can go ahead and put it here. So I'm just going to connect from my bust to my waist, and then from the waist to the hip, and then of course to the length of the gown. So for my shoulder, I'm coming in by half an inch, and then I'll carve out my armhole like so. Sorry, armhole. So I've carved out both the back and the front armhole respectively. So now the next thing to do is just go and cut out the back neckline, and then cut out the sides as you can see me, and then the back armhole. So this is what we have. So I'm going to be removing my zipper bulginess by half an inch and then slant it out. So after cutting this, I'll remove my back piece and then make adjustments for my front piece. So I've notched my neck, my zipper allowance, and I've cut out the neckline for the front. So I'm going to be adjusting the armhole for the back, for the front piece. So I cut out half an inch. So this is what we have. So you can see it. So I'll go ahead and stitch a temporary stitch on my zipper allowance to make my fabric one, and then I'll come back. So now that I'm back, this is what we have. So I'm gonna have to stitch it. As you can see, just go and sew a temporary stitch, not a tight fit, because that is going to be where your zipper is going to be running through. And then the front part, I'll open it up like this, and then I'll place it as if it's already sewn, like wrong sides facing each other, and then the right sides are facing you. So just place it, and then place it very well. Sorry, my my voice just went off. So just place it very well like this, and then arrange it properly. Just make sure you arrange it very well. So now this is what we have. So let me adjust the camera angle so that you'll see it from afar. So in order to create that slant effect in the front, that is where the gathers started. So you're going to be getting your waist measurement. So marking that, I already have it on the reverse side. So you just come down by about 1 inch from that your waist measurement. But if you feel you want to maintain your waist, you can still leave it like that. So for this, I just came down by 1 inch from the waist measurement. And then I'll be using my hip curve ruler to carve this out to meet this other point, because this other point is already the length that will be needed for, because like I told you, it's going to be in 2 segments. So all you need to do is to ensure that that length is where you want your gathers to be. So just go ahead and use your hip curve, or if you hand, you can use your free hand. You know, some people's hands are perfect, even more than rulers. So you can just go ahead and use that to create that effect. I'll still be using my hand to adjust that because this did not give me what I actually wanted. So I'll still use my hand to carve it out when I'm cutting it out. So just go ahead and then slant out like so. So you just slant it out like this. So yeah, so I just adjusted a little bit of some parts right there, and so this is what we have. So that lower part is going to be making up for the length of the gown. That's where you add in your gathers. So in order to determine the length of these gathers, you just simply need to remove or deduct your full length from this what we have here, and that's what you'll be having. So I've gone ahead to, I used the lining to turn this out anyways. I turned it out both the front and the back, and then of course I added my zipper allowance. So after adding my zipper allowance, this is what we have. So I've gone ahead to gather my fabric, and so the next thing for me to do now is to go ahead and then attach these gathered parts to the lower parts to make up for the length of the gown. So I'll just go ahead and do that, and I'll be back to show you how it looks. So this tutorial is quite beginner friendly as well. Yeah, so if you're beginner and you're learning how to sew, this tutorial is simply for you as well. Yeah. So all you need to do is to close up one side of this gathers. Make sure that just close it up by 1 inch, and then you're going to be placing it at the back so that the closed part is going to be aligning with the zipper closed parts at the back before attaching the gathers. And then you're going to be sewing it all the way around. So having done that, this is what we have. So you can see how it looks. It's very, very beautiful. Yeah. So this is the front piece. This is front part, I beg your pardon. And then let me flip it to the other side. And then this is the back side where the zipper is. So you can see how beautiful it looks. Yes, so the next thing to do now is to just go ahead and then of course fix our sleeves. So for this sleeve, it's just going to be a puff sleeve with an elastic band. So I already have detailed tutorials on how to go about that on the channel, so you can do well to check that out. But this one is not going to be carrying any lining because it's not going to be, it has to be relaxed. So thank you all and God bless you. See you on my next tutorial. Ciao.